Well, hello there once again, everyone. Wow, going for another video. Going from having no videos to doing multiple videos. We'll have another one with the other project. But anyway, so, I don't know, for those who care, this is the 1970 Chevrolet Monte Carlo, or I guess 1970 Monte Carlo by Chevrolet, as it's badged, I think right here. Yeah, Monte Carlo by Chevrolet. Chevrolet. So anyway, picked this bad boy up over by where Bad Apple Garage is located, over on the other side of Washington, over on the west side, the wet, nasty side. So normally, as I've said before, I avoid getting things from that side of the mountain because of rust and stuff. If anyone knows anything about Western Washington State, that's Seattle, Tacoma, all that area where it is rainy and wet and disgusting like all the time. It's awesome because it's green, but it sucks because it rains all the time and stuff, and nothing ever dries out. Case in point, this thing, even stuff like this that sits like in a driveway, just gets gross. You know, granted, this didn't help the fact that the seals are crap, and then the windshield one was crap too and stuff onto it, so water literally poured through and stuff. But even if it's completely sealed, it's still like this thing, as you can see right here. So this wonderfulness is mold, and of course the standard rat nest, mouse nest, whatever the heck it is behind the back seat. But the biggest thing on this thing was the mold. I mean, it is just, it's gross. It's disgusting. You see it down in here in the weather stripping, which on the outside, but look at this. It's like all along the top of the door panel, and then down here and around here and stuff with it, and all that driver door panel and stuff. The head, it's still kind of yucky smell. Ugh, it's been kind of closed for a while. But the headliner was all moldy and nasty and broken, sagging down the back, that back panel back there, and you can see it on there too. It just, yeah, it was gross. The carpet was just absolutely soaked with water and stuff, and the jute padding or whatever the heck you want to call it that's underneath of the carpet, you know, that pads it, was just a slimy, disgusting mess. Just, oh, it was smelled horrible. But by the grace of God, check it out. No rotted through spots with it. Got a little bit of rusting back there and like right here, but it's just literally surface rust. You can scrape it and it's fine underneath with it. There is just, the floor is awesome. Nothing rotted through. It is beautiful. A little bit of stuff like set up on the top with it because this had a vinyl top that was, luckily too, was pulled off so that it didn't hold moisture and rot through. Like I said, this is just surface. I think the worst spot, a little bit of a hole there. There was a weak spot with it, so we'll get this back glass out so I can double check the channel. But it was awesome. I was pleasantly surprised by the floor. Also pleasantly surprised by the windshield channel too. It's got this kind of pitting stuff into it, but none of it is rotted through. None of it has to be cut out and replaced and stuff with it. We'll just do the rust treatment stuff onto it, get it cleaned up really well. See, that's kind of the worst of it, is just flaking. But once you get that flaky stuff moved out, then that's the way it is right here. I mean, there's way too much butylene or whatever the heck the stuff is in it, so that was pretty disgusting. But got that pulled out. But yeah, I mean, down here, this channel is all in good shape, and so it hasn't been running back through to rot behind the dash. This is a factory AC car, so still has the AC. But yeah, we'll walk around and see for it. So pretty sweet. Non-tilt column, which a little bit buttered with it, but we'll look at it. Everything's, I mean, it's original, ugly original exterior, and the interior is this, I think sandalwood is what it is, and this is like some kind of weird beige color, and it had a brown vinyl top to it. It was really gross. But yeah, so factory AC, power steering, power brakes, just a little 350 with a 2-barrel carburetor on it. I don't know if you can call it a 2-barrel. It's like a little suitcase, like a single barrel. Actually, I think it is a single barrel. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, obviously that'll get pulled off. I've got an Edelbrock RPM, whatever, it's just standard Edelbrock intake manifold for it with a 4-barrel. We'll get an Edelbrock 4-barrel carburetor on there. Have a HEI distributor for it. That's it. It fired right up and stuff with it. Squealed like crazy because the water pump was jacked up, and so it was going blah 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 blah, blah and squealing and stuff. But I had a spare water pump I threw onto it so we could get it running and check it, and it fired right up and was rocking and rolling and stuff. So we'll do that kind of stuff. I don't know if I'll put a little bit of a cam in it or not. I mean, I don't know. If I do, it'll just barely be anything with it. I don't really want much. This is just kind of a cruiser type of thing with it. So get it pulled apart. I am going to repaint the exterior. I'm still debating on so in the Dodge, I use the Duplicolor paint system, or whatever you want to call it. That the red Dodge. If you look back, we did the patina thing onto it. Duplicolor has a like metallic forest green and the light kind of metallic-y blue. So hey, look that up. Let me know what you think for it. No vinyl top onto it, but just that solid metallic forest green, or that solid kind of metallic-y real light blue onto it, or the really light blue that Chevy had for these, the Turk or Sky, or I don't remember what it was called. It was something like that. So yeah, so fix some of the that rust spot back there with it, and some of the other body stuff, and then paint it and put new weather seals into it. Keep the interior. It's an amazing thing is, even with the moisture and the mold and stuff with it, the door panels, these rear quarter things and stuff, even the sail panels back there, none of them are all warped and stuff with it. They got mold on them, but they didn't get all wet. They're not all warped and stuff. The armrests are in good shape with it. So is this. They're not broke and cracked and stuff. The dash pad is not all cracked. It's not right here and here where they kind of tuck and add, especially here. Those like to lift up and stuff and have like a opening to them. They're in great. I mean, it's in great shape with it. Just that stuff. And I would have just left it all in there and stuff. But the mold, it was gross stuff with it. So what really sucks is this headliner is just, I don't know. I might have to do it myself because I call a few upholstery places in our area. Even if I supply the headliner, it's $1,000 for an upholstery shop to do that headliner. So I removed the trim here, the stainless stuff. I don't know if we'll put it back on or not. We'll have to see, again, depending on the color and stuff with it. But yeah, so she's been in pretty good shape with it. The trunk floor too, same with what you see here. That's just slight rust stuff. It's not, again, same with there too. It's just surface rust stuff. It's not all rotted through. So I don't think this channel that this rear glass sits in is rotted out. It's probably just like the front where it's just pitted and stuff from the moisture being in there. I don't think it's rotted straight through onto it. Just kind of was seeping. Same with, see back here, it's kind of service stuff. We're gonna have to clean that up and probably skim coat over it, because again, the stupid vinyl tops make it latch in there, and it's gross. So, but yeah, trunk is good. The lip is good. Just awesome. Back down in here, the lower quarters and stuff. The frame, of course, is rusty, and like the front suspension stuff, rear axle, the drive shaft, because that stuff is just the weather over there and stuff with it. But otherwise, pretty good, pretty straight. There's no major. I don't think there's any major dent stuff. There's some little scuffs things, but for the most part, she's in nice shape, straight and everything. So this will be fun to kind of just make a good. It'll be good for family cruiser because it has the bench seat for the front. So wife can pretend like she's my girlfriend and slide up all close to me and stuff. It's automatic, so we'll leave it at that. But yeah, so pretty good. Bumpers, front and rear bumper, are not messed up, which is weird, especially with the rear, because people, that's how they jack them up, is with the bumper, so it would get tweaked, or just the garages were so small that like the passenger front of the, I can walk up there and see. Get by stuff. But yeah, the front bumper is just in awesome shape. Same with the front grill is in great shape, not all bent up. The little emblem is even still on there. The light buckets are good. But like I said, the corners of the front bumper are not tweaked and it's not bent and stuff from somebody catching a garage door coming in and out and stuff with it, like what usually happens, like all the other two that I've had. So yeah, she's a good candidate for a cruiser car and stuff with it. So we'll do some updates and stuff on it. I think the interior I'll just color it or dye it, whatever you want to call it, I'll get it cleaned up really well, get the mold all cleaned off and neutralized, and do like a buckskin tan or a medium brown or even a dark brown. Either any three of those colors I think would look great with that green or that blue and stuff on it. So yeah, hit me up with what you think on those two colors with it, and also if I should put the stainless back around the drip rail. I'm gonna have the one around the front and back windshield, because with this car, that's what kind of helps hold it in and stuff with it. But I'm really thinking of getting rid of the trim that all runs along the bottom side there and stuff onto it. I think definitely keeping these wheels, because I love the rallies with the hubcaps. Are awesome. We'll put some, obviously some fat, wide, as big a wide tires as we can on it, because it's an old classic car and that's what they need, is big fat tires, especially in the back, some big old wide meats in the back and stuff onto it, like 245 or something like that, or 250. I don't know, big as I can put into it, especially for the back. But yeah, comments, let me know. All right, we'll show you the next video with the next project.